How much food, water, and other emergency supplies should you stockpile at home? Most government emergency guides tell us to have 3 days worth, but let's be honest, most of us already have that and it's not going to be enough. 3 days might be enough if your only concern is a local blackout or a storm. But if you're serious about preparedness, that's nowhere near enough. I believe the minimum that everyone should have is 2 weeks worth of food, water, and other emergency supplies. Why 2 weeks? Because in every major disaster that we've seen, whether it's a hurricane, a snowstorm, or an earthquake, emergency services took days just to respond. Roads get blocked, shelves get wiped clean, and people panic. And the more severe the event, the longer the delay. 2 weeks gives you breathing room. You're not rushing to the store, you're not fighting the crowds. You're at home, you're safe, and you're assessing the situation. Now let's talk about the ideal, what I would recommend if I was part of a country's emergency management department. If you really want to be ready for serious scenarios like a national power grid failure or a nuclear event or an economic crisis, you need to have 6 to 8 months worth of emergency supplies. That might sound like a lot, but let me explain why. If a full-scale cyber attack happens, it'll take about 6 to 18 months to restore everything and get it back to normal. If an EMP attack happens and it only damages part of the infrastructure, it'll take about 18 to 24 months to restore functionality. But the realistic or worst case scenario is that it'll take about 5 to 10 years if there's a full nationwide EMP blackout. If there's a nuclear attack or radiation incident, then recovery is also very slow. Contamination zones, supply disruptions, and mass evacuations can drag on for half a year or more. In a full-blown economic collapse, food prices will skyrocket, jobs will disappear, and supplies will dry up. We've seen this in Lebanon, Venezuela, and Argentina. These things won't resolve in a weekend. They take time, often many months. Having a few months worth of supplies buys you time, it keeps you from panicking, and it keeps you from making dumb decisions. It gives you time to figure out how you're going to get more supplies. That's why smart preppers don't just prepare for 3 days, they prepare for long-term resilience. Start small, build up, don't stop at 2 weeks, aim for 6 months, you'll thank yourself later.